Hello there, my name's Terry, and I'm just giving the cards a shuffle, see which one comes out today. Right, that one there. All right, we've got Workaholic. Right, okay. Workaholic. So, do you find that like it's all work, all work and no play, and you're working, okay, but you're working towards something, all right, and sometimes you have to put the work in to get to where you want to be. Sometimes things aren't going to just plonk themselves in front of you. Sometimes you do have to do that bit of research. Sometimes you do have to do a course. Sometimes you have to do your own learning for your own self as well, all right. So we've got a couple of things going on here within this. If there's a course that you want to do, you know, if you've done already other stuff already, is there something else that you want to do something as well? So you're working towards something, all right. So when you're working towards something, then there is light at the end of the tunnel. It might seem as if it's like hard work, you're putting so much effort into something and it's not planning out the way that you had planned, all right. And because energetically you could be forcing it, all right, without actually realizing it. I'm going to leave that part there for now. And the other part is, do you find that you are kind of doing more work than another person in the workplace? All right. Do you find that there are lazy people that they're not pulling their weight in the workplace? Do you find that you're doing more than your fair share? All right, it happens, all right, because it does. And so maybe within the workplace, then you need to kind of like set a few boundaries as well for yourself and like retract back a bit and just look at things in a different way. I thought, wow. Or do you find that your work is piling up and up and up and you think, oh my God, I've got so much work here, I don't know how I'm going to get through it. All right. You can only do what you can at any given moment. So try not to overwork yourself too much, because if you do, then you get burnout. And what I'm being shown with this is I feel like that if you carry some, this is not for all, but take what resonates. If this resonates with you, if you're doing too much, all right, everything's building up, then the stress comes in. Your stress levels rise as well. You could make a mistake. I'm not saying you are, but you could. But then like, you're not always going to know all the answers for yourself at any given time, because you're not. Maybe something cropped up, and maybe you felt like you gave somebody the wrong advice or something like that. The simplest thing, all right. And it's sometimes things got a way of coming back again, all right. But it does. But okay, as I said, you don't always have to know all the answers, all right. And whatever you do with whatever you're presented with, all right, it's your choices and your decisions. Well, I need a break now. I'm aware that I'm overworked. I just need a break. I need a holiday. We've got Easter coming up soon as well, haven't we? So, like or you could have a holiday planned. You're just looking forward to it. You need that break, right? But give yourself a break, all right? And also, like, are there things that you can cut back on as well? Can you reduce your hours if you can? All right. But like, everything's all about like what are your values, what matters most to you, and how you spend your time, right? And also like sometimes turn the phone off at night, all right, or have a set time where you don't answer the phone to do with work to do with work stuff. All right, limit yourself in the workplace. You're there, you're doing your work, right, at what you're doing, all right, and then close the door. When you walk out of the workplace, don't bring it home with you, all right. That now you've got free time to do what you want to do other things, like even if it's just like watching a good movie on the telly, even if it's taking the dog for a walk if you've got a dog, even if it's just like sitting in silence, even if it's just like taking that time to meditate, all right. But yeah, try not to overwork yourself too much, all right. But also, as I said, sometimes you could be working towards something, all right, and sometimes you do have to put some effort into it all as well. So it's got quite a few different things within this message here. But please take what resonates with you and just leave the rest behind. And whatever you're doing today, take a break, have a rest, and have a good day. All right, take care. Much love, Terry.